Replay system. Replay system when? That silly goofy moment when you forgot to make a replay system. When you forget to make a replay system, I don't know, I don't play Valorant, you were too busy to forget to make a replay system. Is this thing working? Hi, my name is Clark, and let me let you in on a little secret. I play video games. I've played a lot of different games in my time on this earth, but the one we're talking about today in particular is Valorant. Specifically, its community. You read the title of the video, you should know what's about to happen. This is just a video voicing some opinions of mine that I've wanted to share recently because of some of the stuff that I've seen come up in the Valorant community. You see, I am going to attempt to unravel the Valorant community and their ongoing war about the replay system, more so the lack thereof. So, let's analyze it. Hold on. Before we start, we need to go over some really heartbreaking news. Don't shoot the messenger, but I'm contractually obligated to tell you that if you're not subscribed, you should be, okay? Seriously though, I've got some more videos like this in the works, so if you watch this one and you like it, consider subscribing, because internet clout is the only true currency on this earth. Okay, so, for those that don't know, Valorant is a tactical first-person shooter game developed and published for PC by the company Riot Games. The game itself works very similarly to Counter-Strike. Players on the attack T side try to plant the spike, a bomb, at a certain site on the map, while defense CT side players try to stop them or defuse the spike before it detonates. The games have very similar economic systems, where special criteria lead to different economic outcomes for each team. In both games, this economic power is used to purchase guns and utility. Valorant, much like Overwatch and Apex Legends, has an agent-based system, where there are different roles a character can fill, with different generic abilities for each role: smokes, information gathering, flashes, etc. Above all of this, Valorant is most importantly free-to-play. By being free-to-play and having many servers across the globe, Valorant has created a worldwide community. From the esports nerds like myself, to the meme lords, to, God forbid, the e-dating crowd, Valorant has a very active and engaging community. Despite their inherent differences, there is one common thread that unites every single Valorant community. One thing that they all want to complain about. I mean, I don't have to say it at this point, do I? You saw the intro. A replay system is a way to watch a previous match in a particular game, often with free camera control and pausing integrated as well. Replay systems are used for many things: online coaching, VOD reviews, montages, the list goes on. There are many esports games which have replay systems already integrated into them. Rocket League, Overwatch, Counter-Strike, hell, even Smash Bros has a replay system. So why doesn't Valorant? I don't know. I'm not a video game developer, and all of my coding knowledge is from a high school level, so don't look at me for solutions on how to make a replay system. I find it difficult to believe that the developers aren't actively working on a replay system. I mean, they've seen the backlash, so I actually think that it's very likely that they're already working on one. It's just probably going to take some time. I said take some time as if it hasn't already been a few years without one. Just because they could be working on it, though, doesn't actually justify not having it. And while, yeah, it would be nice, ultimately I'd rather wait for a good one than have it rushed and be poor quality. As much as I hate to describe Valorant using these words, it is still an honest, capable, and fun game without the replay system. Yes, it's disappointing that we don't have a replay system, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. Regardless of if you have a replay system or not, you are going to bottom frag on Icebox. It's not going to change. Now we get to my main issue with this whole controversy: the community. Listen, I've had my time on the internet, okay? I was born and raised here. I've seen people get bullied and harassed over pixels on a screen, okay? I was here for the whole Pokemon Dexter drama, so I know what it's like to see when a community gets toxic. I want to talk about the Valorant community in particular because I feel like we get a pretty bad rep on the internet. I think that's pretty fair to say. We get a bad reputation for some pretty good reasons, let's be honest. Whether it's for sexism, racism, bigotry in general, toxicity, the Valorant community is pretty painful to be in. I believe that nothing showcases this toxicity better than YouTube comment sections. The official Valorant YouTube channel posts under their community tab quite frequently, almost daily, as a way to engage with the community, receive feedback, and just kind of be, you know, a good game company. The problem with this approach is that you're dealing with the Valorant fanbase, so of course there's going to be a problem. As part of this video, and to help me understand my stats lectures, I opened up Microsoft Excel and got to work. I took the last 5 community posts as of the 31st of March, gathered the amount of comments, and contrasted that against the amount of instances of replay in the comments. And then I graphed them. Keep in mind that the 2nd and 4th posts were about Clove, so these comment sections are going to be slightly filtered due to more bigotry in these comment sections than ones not regarding Clove. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. This is the first graph, showing the amount of comments and the amount of instances in replay per comment section. This is the second graph, which shows the percentage of comments that mention replay systems. What are we doing as a society? I mean, this is just disappointing. At some point, this has to turn from genuine criticism to just harassment or clout chasing. I mean, you saw the intro. There was a guy who didn't even play Valorant and he's complaining about the replay system and people are liking it. So now I want to talk about my opinion of the situation, just because I feel like I have a pretty reasonable, level-headed take, you know? I touched on it a bit earlier, but I think that the community is really taking this out of proportion. I feel like Valorant has more pressing issues than a replay system, like the map pool is not fun to play, some of the agents need buffs and balances, I need more RR for the games that I top rank. Another thing is how many people actually will use the replay system. Like, I'm talking several times per week, more than twice, like in an active session. How many people are actually going to use it? Sure, I mean, a sizable portion are going to use it, like content creators, coaches, pro teams, but most people who are playing the game are going to be like, okay, cool, new update, whatever. I'm just going to queue ranked again. I don't care. I just want to play the game. Or the more likely version, people are just going to complain about it anyways. Oh, it took too long. Oh, it's not good enough. Oh, nobody cares. That one's just wrong, and we know it at this point. At the end of the day, there's not really much that the community can do. I'm sure that riots are aware of what's happening because, I mean, you saw the statistics. They're looking at the statistics. If I'm a first year at university and I wanted to look at these statistics, trust me, the adults, they're gonna want to know this information as well. Yeah, so this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, again, please subscribe. If you like my content or think I'm funny, you can find me over at Twitch. There's a link in the description for it, probably. But yeah, thanks for watching.